Hi, this is John Leslie. Level creation is central to game development and constitutes one of the most challenging pipelines. Level development and world building typically involve every team and every discipline as a level progresses through various phases. This level pipeline template handles the inherent complexities, with Favro's ability to have a card representing a level added to other teams' boards, for example, story art team, VFX team, etc., automatically when it makes sense to involve them, or when particular assets are required to proceed. This template also allows you to track overall progress at a high level as the level moves from phase to phase and step to step within each phase. Let me walk you through the template. So it all begins in this levels backlog, which is a list of all of the levels you plan to eventually have in your game. Each one of those levels is going to flow through high-level phases such as concept, first look, functional, and presentable. Within each one of those phases is going to be a series of steps like you see here and also here. Now, for example, when Wortham begins the concept phase in the player experience step, you can see that it automatically added that same card representing that level to the overall levels phase tracker, where we're able to track at a high level all of our levels, exactly what phase they're at, and the step within that phase. Since it's now time for the story art team to get involved, it automatically added this same card to their board and indicated to them what's required from the levels team, which is the story art beat board. We can see that has also been added here to their board, very clearly calling out what is needed from the levels team. So as this progresses through to PX review, to experience doc, to experience doc review, you're able to track that both here and also here. Now eventually it's going to come to a concept phase review, and hopefully it's eventually going to become approved. As soon as it is approved, this card representing this level is automatically moved to the next phase, as you saw happen here up in the relations panel. So it moved to first look, and the first step within first look is blockout. Now we'll continue here. We'll continue with Wortham here, flowing through the first look phase, going through blockout to first implementation, to first iteration, to first look review. And eventually this is also going to become approved at this phase. And you can see during that phase, it also added this same card to the VFX team, calling out that placeholder ambient VFX are now needed in order to proceed or can be worked on simultaneously. Now going through the functional flow, we'll move from sculpting to rough lighting, second implementation, second iteration, then finally a functional review, which will eventually be approved, where it moves to the final major phase, which is presentable, and the first step within that phase, which is final art. Now as it flows through from final art to final lighting, to final assets, to final zone streamer pass, to presentable review, this will finally be approved, moving this level now to complete and done, which you'll be able to see, of course, here in the overall levels phase tracker and also back in the backlog. And there you have it, a complex level pipeline template in Favro.